everyone, today we're going to be doing a tutorial in Photoshop about how to get rid of any object in your image. Today's image is a snowy image where there's a light post kind of in a distracting position, and we're just going to get rid of that. So we're going to start off by grabbing our quick selection tool over here on the side, and we're just going to make a nice selection here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just enough to kind of get all of that in there. And if you hold down Option, you can also refine that selection and kind of clean it up a little bit. So now we have our selection of that light post, and we're going to go and push Shift Delete. That's going to bring up a little dialog box here, and you should be able to leave pretty much everything alone except for just make sure that under your contents drop down, you just want it under Content Aware. And if you push OK, Photoshop does a fabulous job of reading the image around it, and then it will make the best of your selection and kind of copy that in. So you can see that it left a little bit behind of that outline of the pole, and what we're going to do with that is just take our healing brush here, and what the healing brush does is it will essentially, you can select a source color and then you can paint right over, and so very easily we can get rid of those outlines. And remember that when you push the source and you paint, you can see the crosshair there. It paints down that line, and so if you go too far, you start running into your trees, and you don't want that, so just be aware of where your source spot is. And so yeah, we can just you can keep painting this around, and pretty soon we'll have it gone. And just as a side note, this is not the only way to get rid of the pole here, but it is a fairly decent one, and it works pretty smoothly. Now when it comes down to this tree line here, we can just grab little bits of the tree line and kind of pop them in, and it should look pretty natural. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now it's not perfect, but if you want, when you do this on your own image, you can take more time and refine it a little bit more. You can see there's a little bit of a power line here, and we're going to get rid of that as well. That one will be pretty easy because it's a pretty faint image. Alright, looks like that's done. And now we have our area of the pole in the trees. And we can actually select anywhere in the trees here as a texture, and it'll pick up right like that, like it did in the sky. And you can just kind of paint over it, and the texture in the trees actually makes it really easy. And so now we have that pretty much gone. And we'll get rid of this light little wires over here as well. Alrighty, and there we have it. Our light post is pretty much completely gone, and just to show you a before and after, we got our before and our after. And to someone who didn't know you did that, they pretty much never knew it was there. So yeah, have fun taking objects out of your images. Have a great day.